We're very proud of it. The project was in the works for about 5 years. It involved a great deal of participation from MnDOT. They had to approve the plans because Highway 238 is a state highway and it runs right along Railroad Avenue. But Railroad Avenue is our main street. All of our main commercial area is right on Railroad Avenue. And the project involved complete reconstruction of the infrastructure underneath the street, and then we were able to put in a concrete street rather than bituminous, because with MnDOT's participation we could spend a little bit more money and do it right, and hopefully this will last 40 or 50 years before it has to be rebuilt again. So we're very proud about the way it looks. We put in new ornamental lighting. We widened the street in some certain areas, and of course all new sidewalk and curb and gutter, and we're very proud of it. Well, it was a challenge, and we did a lot of research to be able to plan for it. Pierce had a similar construction of their main street a few years before us, and so we went up there and interviewed people and talked to their city council and talked to business people and found out what worked for them and what didn't work for them. And one of the things that we decided to do was to make sure that there were plenty of maps. All the businesses had maps of detours on how to get to each and every business. Each business was well identified on the map so that anybody coming into town could easily find access to their given business. We did the project in 2 stages so that we would never close off the entire street at any one time. And then we had the ability to use basically the back alley as sort of the access to many of the businesses during the construction. Some of them, definitely had an impact on their business. I know the bakery, it was difficult for people to get to the bakery. But everybody weathered the storm, and everybody is very happy now that we got the project behind us, and everything's looking great. The plan was that the city wanted to give an opportunity to the business people on Railroad Avenue to spruce up their storefronts. So we offered a matching grant of funds up to $15,000 for a total of $30,000 for each project that the city would give as a grant to the storefronts as long as they continue to operate that business, so that they could completely rebuild their storefront, put in new windows, put on new brick, and whatever else was necessary. New awnings can be very expensive and very attractive. And so there were 11 businesses on Railroad Avenue who took advantage of that 2 years ago, and I think it's really improved the look of the street. Every storefront on Railroad Avenue is full. We have a new building next door here to the City Hall that is a new dental office, and they have some space for rent, but it's a building that's only been open for a few months. So we consider that to be essentially full. Every other storefront on Railroad Avenue in town is occupied. There's an active business in it, and we're very proud of that. We also have some an attractive amenity of the golf course. Everybody who travels I-94 knows that Albany is the town that has the golf course on the interstate, and it's a very attractive, very beautiful setting. And so a lot of people who travel from great distances to come play golf here. But we've also, going way back, Albany's had a lot of community pride and a lot of community involvement, and people have been taking a great deal of pride in their businesses and in their occupations in the city of Albany, and it's worked. I mean, it's a city that works. It's economically, we're in great shape. The owners of the Don's I-94 are expanding. They didn't have enough room in their store for all of their restaurants, so they're building a brand new building across the street. It's a combination Subway and A&W, as you mentioned. Directly next door to that building, there will be a strip mall with apartments above it. It's right basically on the gateway into the city of Albany. And so we're very excited about that addition. There have been about 3 or 4 commercial buildings like that in the past couple of years that have sprung up, and we're very proud of it, and it's adding to the vitality of the city. We've got a great deal of opportunity for residential development. During the heyday of the housing boom, we were building as many as 45 to 50 houses per year in the city of Albany. That has certainly slowed down, but we're still at a rate of about 5 to 10 new houses in the city every year. There are approximately 120 vacant lots, residential lots in the city of Albany. And considering the fact that the city of Albany and coupled with Avon have an excellent school system, that's one of the reasons why people are coming to this area to live and to build new houses. And it's also within commuting distance to St. Cloud, obviously.